the big story, as it always is right now, is Ovi. And right now, John, he is in single digits to the big one.
Yeah, it's tough to believe as you see the big board here, and to be able to be that close and the next three here in Southern California. And I think of that last game coming up next weekend when on Saturday we'll be in San Jose, a team that gives up goals like none other in the league this year. That's going to be interesting. So, empty netters certainly have been a part of it. And getting to just one last thought on what you were talking about with Anaheim's lineup, they got 7 guys in their lineup in their most recent game against the Islanders, which they won here at Honda Center.
Yep.
And in doing so, they had 7 guys under the age of 23 register at least a point. It was the first time in Ducks history that happened.
Wow.
They are not a now team, but they are certainly shaping up to be a team of the future. And a guy like Leo Carlson, who's going to be centering that top line tonight. There's a lot of things about Anaheim we can dig into.
Legit.
But, Wayne Gretzky had a lot of empty netters too, and I know people sometimes like, oh, here comes Alex banging his stick over on the boards, and hey, Spencer, I'm here. Whenever there's that situation late in the game, but they're almost equal in terms of empty netters, and however he gets them down the stretch, you want 895 to be something maybe different than that, just for aesthetic reasons. But they don't ask how, they ask how many. And right now at 886, that's what he's carrying into tonight's game here in Anaheim.
John, Ovi's got 65. Gretzky has 56. That said, and they're 1-2 in empty netters. A goal is a goal is a goal. And as any hockey player will tell you, an empty net goal is just as important as any other goal, and sometimes even more important because it ends the game. And you're only on the ice if the coach trusts you to make the right decisions. Yes, you are shooting for the empty net, but you also have to protect your own net. And I feel like the fact that Ovi is getting these opportunities at this point in his career, I mean, back in, let's say, 2005 and 2010, he wasn't on the ice for empty net situations because that just wasn't his game. But now it just shows how much trust Carberry has in him. And if we're being honest here, John, I mean, some of these empty netters have been hard. I mean, have been like athletic, hard, like the
Yes.
backhander the other night, the flick of the wrist backhander. Like, that's a hard play to make. So look, I know there are some people out there who are probably giving Ovi a little bit of grief because of the empty netters, but man, for me, a goal is a goal is a goal. And when you've scored almost 900 of them, a bunch of them are going to go into an empty net.